Hey guys, welcome to another mopping up episode. Had a nice crash to desktop in the previous episodes. Quite annoying to be honest. But it is what it is. Here we go. I do enjoy the game a bit more now the second time around, because I have a way better feel for what is coming up.
Just keep pushing out.
Alright, this is where the game crashed actually. I'm now really focusing more on the actual game mechanics. And the first time around I was only like, oh, what's coming up, what's coming up. Alright, where the hell, why is there no like a little sound effect? The game screwing up again. Ah. Annoying joofies. Alright, Collectible, where the hell are you?
Alright, looks like this sluice gate's our way out.
I think this dude probably also had a collectible near him, so that could very well be this one. So the next the missing collectible is hopefully around the corner. The next one. Of course, it is an assumption. It does mean that I'm already like halfway through the chapter, which is also not the case probably, because it's really over the halfway mark. So it is an assumption of me that these dog tags were actually near this dude, but I do remember something, like he also has his hand out like that. I can't imagine that the game, this chapter was that short, that we're already halfway now, but
okay, can you get this open?
Let's just see.
If they want to turn this place into a hive, let them. It's an isolated island hundreds of miles from shore.
Let's just make sure that happens after we leave. See, Dave gets it. Okay, let's find that silo.
Let's find that what? We have to find a silo. Alright, we have to skid past the fan blades. But also let's see about whether there are collectibles near here. Never know.
So much for a silo.
Alright, I think a big fight's coming up.
Under here.
Yes, this is a pretty big fight. Pretty fun fight.
James, we're above you.
I see you.
This is
Provide support from up here if things
more
get
or less the first big fight of the game.
Okay, now! Open fire! Focus fire on that drone! Oh, and frag! No, we got a nest! Toss a frag! Close it up!
Oh,
Fire on that drone!
I must remain cautious. It's still inconceivable. I will save my grenades for the next hard fight that's coming up.
Focus fire on that drone!
With the carrier. Which is actually way harder than this one.
Fire on that drone! Focus fire on that drone!
Very nice. Alright, I don't really have a good ranged weapon. Alright, this is also the first time I didn't use it at all in my first playthrough. That I'm actually using more of that wall bounce. Or that cover movement mechanic.
Fire on that drone! Take that! Target that drone! Gotcha!
Alright, this goes way better than the first time around. It's really funny how much better it goes. Holy shit. This is a dangerous dude coming up.
That grenadier! Take him!
Nice. Those grenadiers... Ah, there's another one.
Fire!
It almost feels like the enemies are weaker this time around. That's probably just my perception, but I am going through it way easier than the first time around. That's one thing that's for sure. Come on, dudes. Alright. Any more? Holy shit.
Fire on that drone! Target that drone!
Alright, there are more enemies still. Considering that the music is still going on. So I have to be very careful. Probably here somewhere. I hope the collectible is somewhere in this area, then I do not need to fight the next boss, which is quite hard. But again, also during the initial playthrough, I went through it quite meticulously. That's the annoying part. I can hardly imagine that I missed it, but of course I also do make mistakes. A lot of them even. Right, collectible, where the hell are you? It's really stupid, but I really like collectible hunting. Oh shit, I forgot to put down... Oh no, I did not. I wanted to say I forgot about the timer, but it is running. The next fight that's coming up is quite hard, I've thought. It's really fun doing a second playthrough. You really notice different... It's almost like looking at the game through different glasses. Really notice the other stuff. At least I do. Probably I'm just weird. I mean, I'm the same person.
We got a few more up here. You two push ahead.
Copy that.
Right, I'm also now delaying the inevitable a bit. Really don't feel... I'm not really looking forward to the one that's coming up. It's quite a difficult fight. I died a lot the first time around over there. Let's see how I will fare now. I don't see any collectible here. Although I do think that there was a big chance it was here.
Watch it, swarm!
Ah, I can just shoot them from here, right? No, Why didn't I do this the first time around? This is way easier. Or did I do this the first time around as well? I don't even remember. No, I think I did do this. Cannot imagine I didn't. Just more will pop up now once the carrier spawns. Alright, let's stay vigilant on the collectibles. Man, I do think if they come out with...
Oh shit, carrier! Roll, we can use those reinforcements right about now!
Condor's almost within range, Delta.
If they do come out with like...
Okay, kid, reinforcements incoming. I've got Guardians or DR1.
Inconceivable modes.
Drop us to DR1!
You got it.
If they do come out with inconceivable, I will replay the campaign. I actually thoroughly enjoy it second time around. Because now I'm really way more... God damn it. This is way easy fight now. Way easier than it was before.
Here they are, finally!
This is way easier. Initially I had those 3 drones still there. Ah, fuck me. Oh man, they targeted me. I thought they would target those rejects or those drones.
Watch it, swarm!
But I totally was unaware that I could simply take out these dudes the first time around. Or at least...
Focus fire on that drone! Target that drone!
This is actually, the first time around I found this incredibly difficult. Well, it's not at all. So funny. You just need to know what to do.
Oh shit, carrier! Bro, we can use those reinforcements right about now!
Condor's almost within range, Delta. Okay, kid, reinforcements incoming. I've got Guardians or DR1s. What do you want?
Drop us some DR1s!
You got it.
Nice!
Area of operations is now secure. Thank you for your assistance in this matter.
Hey, Control,
Really funny.
Carrier's down. Thanks for the help. DBs, one of you secure the area. The others with us. Let's go.
Hey, what's this? Oh. Really funny how different I am approaching this whole game like the first compared to the first time around.
Hey, fetch.
I know way better what to do. It really was almost that first time. I should have recorded that first time. I should have only done the second time. It's almost like that it was like a preparatory run. Now I'm actually way more into the game. Not anxious anymore about what's coming up, but actually enjoying the fights and trying to focus a bit on headshots and stuff like that. And tactics. More so than the first time around. Alright, again, I don't see any collectibles, people. Unless I am blind. But this is the dangerous part a bit. That I'm just strutting ahead, missing the collectible. Thinking it's still ahead. And then playing through the whole... Well, I already missed it. And then playing through the whole chapter... which sometimes can be quite long. Without getting it. And necessitating simply another run after it again, without knowing where it is. So again, running the risk of, in the worst case scenario, I really will be like replaying a certain chapter like 3 or 4 times. Or maybe longer if I keep on unknowingly passing by the collectible. Anyways, I'm pretty sure there's nothing here, unless I'm really becoming blind. Really cool that this really bodes, it's good news for what's coming up. That a fight that I was really anxious about really was like way easier if you know what to do. Alright, collectible, where the hell are you?
Nope, locked. We'll have to find another way to open it. Dave, check that pen.
It's really stupid, but I am enjoying this second playthrough maybe more than the first one.
Whoa, Delta. What the hell did Dave do? Got a lot of strange data here. Top secret stuff.
As far as I know, he's opening a door.
He's doing a lot more than that.
Well, either way, the door is open. Thanks, Dave.
So, that data Dave just downloaded? There's a big hole at the highest security clearance.
How does this relate to our mission?
It doesn't, but now I need to know. I'm guessing whatever's missing was pulled from the network.
Well, who'd have the authority to do that?
Back then, only the facility commander. Find his office and poke around.
Okay. We'll go.
Man.
Scanning immediate area. Detecting old, inferior cog technology.
Oh,
Did
come on now.
I miss out on the collectible already? Did I whisk past it? Because this really looks like a room where a collectible could have been. Meaning that if I would have picked it up, like meaning that it is, for instance, this one, then it means I already whisked past this one. Alright, let's... I have no feeling on what it is.
It is a pleasure to serve alongside you.
It's approximately in the halfway, around the halfway mark in this chapter, but I have a very hard time gauging what is halfway. I have no idea anymore how long these chapters were.
Got it.
Oops, no.
Comments, concerns, please call or write to the Ministry of Settlements.
Come on, brothers. You should be able to see a collectible flickering in a dark area like this, right? By the way, I wonder whether the 100% completion rate in the game also includes the components or only the collectibles. I hope only the collectibles, because I am still at 98 or something, while I haven't picked up any components yet, because they get cleared when starting a new game. So let's assume, regardless of the amount of components I pick up, because I won't be hunting components that thoroughly anymore, if they get cleared anyway, that regardless of the amount of components I can still get 100% in the stats screen. Otherwise it would be annoying. Right. It's not like this, what I'm doing now, that it can serve as a guide for anyone on Collectibles whatsoever. Because I already have like 50 plus hours of footage without any marker or whatever where the components are. So if you really want to find them all by using my playthrough, you have to watch 50 hours of gameplay, which probably is a bit much. Where the hell do I need to go? That one is locked. Nothing here. This one I already checked out. Nothing here, small room. By the way, it looks pretty good. There's reflection and the shadows. I have no idea where to go, actually. This one is locked. Ah, maybe I shouldn't. Of course, we need to get up there. So there was hardly anything in that side area. Neither in that room, which is all a bit disconcerting, because it really looks like areas that would have contained collectibles. And maybe that means that it were indeed one of these two, and that would mean that I already ran past the one that I need to find. But let's just strut on through. Nothing to be done on it. Alright, a big armory. Probably a fight is coming up. Come on, Jack, where the hell are you? Huh? Ah, shit. I thought this might have been a collectible. It's not. Yes, it is. Woohoo! Found it. Chairman's wristwatch. Dell here. Chairman Prescott. We always heard this guy was a real prick. But by most accounts, he's one of the main reasons we're all still here to gripe about it. At the Academy, they taught us how to make tough choices that dictate whether your friends and squad mates live or die. Well, our boy Prescott here used the Hammer of Dawn to burn down the entire planet, all to keep the Locusts at bay. When he did that, the Locusts were on the verge of rendering us extinct. Prescott bought us some time at the cost of millions of lives. Was it the right call? I'll say this, just because it's your choice doesn't give you the right to make it. Some choices are bigger than you. Interesting. Anyways, so this whole side area I totally missed out on the first time around. So that is pretty cool that I have it now. I did find it now. Well, it was it that hard to find? Yes, it was pretty hard to find, because you are like, okay, this is a small room. You really... no, it was not that hard to find, but somehow I missed it the first time around. Anyways, we got chapter 1 completed. Let's get to chapter 3. In the middle as well. Main menu. Yes. Let's hope, without reaching a checkpoint, that the collectible stays in memory. No, let's first check if I still have that collectible. Ah. No. Where can I see my collectibles? Ah, it was over here. Yes, I think it is there still. here, those components actually do remain in memory as well. Damn, then I do not hope that they count towards completion as well, because that means that regardless of the collectibles, I have to replay the whole game and get every component to get that completed for the 100% rating, but I can hardly imagine they will do that. But maybe they do, I'm not sure, we will see. I'm now focusing on the collectibles, and the components I think I might just leave for what it is. Because here it's also only collectibles, it's not components. Here we go. Yes, it does immediately go into memory. Let's go to chapter 3. Oh, that's pretty nice to read up on. Delta Squad returns to the remains of Azura in search of an old Hammer of Dawn prototype. Returning to New Avera, Delta Squad must face the consequences of their rogue mission to Azura. A distress call from Clayton Carmine at Settlement 2 sends Delta Squad on a rescue mission. Let's read them all. Delta Squad is split up when the appearance of a new enemy turns the DB army against them. Months after the fall of Settlement 2, Kate and Del attempt to convince a village of outsiders to join the fight. Kate and Del ride into the mountains of northern Taurus in search of a hidden research facility. Searching for clues about her connection to the Swarm. Beautiful music, by the way. Kate and Del enter the New Hope facility. Kate and Del head to comm towers to hunt down the source of a radio transmission from Mount Kadar. Kate and... By the way, also let's read the title. Shot in the dark, diplomacy, this is war, the tide turns. Recruitment drive... into the wild forest for the trees. The source of it all. Kate and Del head to comm towers to hunt down the source of a radio transmission from Mount Kadar. Dirtier little secrets. Kate and Del head below the ice in search of a hidden research facility at the base of Mount Kadar. Alright, Act 3, Fighting Chance. Baird brings Kate and Del to the buried ruins of Vaskar in order to meet with an old friend. Reunited Rocketland. Reunited Delta Squad enters the rocket hangar to hunt for the remnants of UIR Hammer of Dawn satellites. Ah, that's the big hangar, and I think I have that one fully complete. No, shit, I do not. I missed one, god damn it. No, I do have it. The collectibles found to the bottom right is actually for the whole act together, not per chapter. I do think I read that this one, so that's the big hangar with quite some annoying battles. I have that one complete as regards collectibles. This one I do not. With the rocket train secured, Delta Squad set out to retrieve targeting beacons for the Hammer of Dawn. I think that is the one with the big spinning G-force creation apparatus. With the rocket train secured, Delta Squad sets out to retrieve targeting beacons for the Hammer of Dawn. I actually, in my initial playthrough, played this one before I played this chapter, but whatever. Chapter 4. As the UIR rocket prepares to launch, Delta Squad makes a desperate escape. Alright. let's go to chapter 3. This is actually a pretty fun chapter, I think. It's a bit of street fighting. Here we go. And there we go. Check the time. When aiming, press Y to trigger Jig's equipped assault ability. Alright, I forgot to put the...
Getting close. Where do you want me and Kate?
Main gate. Keep anything else from getting inside.
You realize I'm the ranking officer here, right?
And we'll reinforce Carmine at the town hub.
I totally forgot about...
I can't believe we're back here.
the time. How long this episode's already lasting. No idea.
Get over it, guys, not the time. Cole, let's see what we're dealing with.
Oh, shit! Hang on to something! Get out! 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 Run! Move your ass!
By the way, I do think this episode is already quite long. Maybe I should start a new one. I guess so.
JD! I can't see! I can't move!
Hang on, Cole. Val, boss, we're pinned down here.
We're coming! We got zombies up here!
Shit, we got him down here too.
Better keep them skinny shits off us!
Let me have Jimmy. Man, I hate these things.
Me too.
Eddie! Cole! You guys alright? Alright! I got a goddamn raven on my back! We're not alright!
Get back here. Val, where are you?
Hang on! We're coming as fast as we can! It sure don't feel like it!
Holy shit.
Now! We gonna get down there! They're gonna get rich and great, mate! I know! How we doing?
Get this fucking thing off me.
Hello. Nice.
That was the last one. Thanks.
Again, I am so much more confident than the first time around. I died a lot the first time. And now I'm just like,
Well,
I know
that
what to
sucks.
do, so to say.
Baird, look, our Raven's down. You patch us through to Carmine?
No can do, kid. His radio's out.
You okay?
I can see him at the central hub, so he's up and fighting, but the swarm's all over him. Hurry if you can.
Run our way. Come on, Delta.
Alright, let's see where we are. We are... This is war. This is war, and we need to get to just over the halfway marker. Alright guys, I will end this episode because I don't have the timer running, but I have the sneaky suspicion that it's already running for quite a while, this episode. Hope you enjoyed, hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, do keep on gaming. See you later.